League. This is Tier 1. My name is Nick, and Viet is joining me in commentary tonight. Viet, how are you, my friend? What is happening?
Hello, Nick. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Doing very well. Looking forward to round 8 Canada. had a good round last week in Azerbaijan. Good racing. So it can only get better.
Yes, and it was a bit of a hectic race last week. So we had a few safety cars in there. It was a reduced grid, so it was 16 drivers. We had a public holiday in Australia last weekend, so being an Australian league, there was a few people weren't able to make it, but it was Sandeezy who took it home last week in what was it was dramatic style in terms of having to open up that 5-second gap at the end over Cairns and prime time Raz there. Hervina had the pit stop strategy that kind of fell apart in the end there with a few incidents with some other drivers there at the end, but it was Sandeezy from Cairns and prime time Raz in P3. We had a noticeable absentee, which was Baraka, but it looks like he's back. I heard that he had some issues with his equipment. So it looks like he's back for Canada. So this should be an interesting one. I know that I've commentated at Canada quite a lot in the last couple of weeks. I think this will be about my 5th time commentating here. So I feel like I should know the circuit. I should know strategy and whatnot. But it's a 14-turn, 4.36 kilometre circuit. One thing that's been a common theme that's been threaded throughout all the races, penalties. Seen multiple races in recent times decided by penalties, and I would expect the same here. I've experienced most of the races where everyone's picked up a penalty or two, so I don't think we'll get anywhere near anyone being disqualified from the session because of penalties. And we do have 20 drivers, which is absolutely fantastic. But we'll see. What are your thoughts on the track, Viet? How do you find it around here?
Well, it's a nice, fun, fast-flowing track with it's some difficult corners. Almost all the exits are pretty slippery around here for some reason. Especially that sector 1 going into sector 2, that part. It's very difficult, very easy to make a traction mistake there and cost you a lot of time. And then of course the infamous, notorious Wall of Champions. Not from I have no idea who is the champion of last year, but we'll see if the wall gets his name right.
That is a good point. I don't know who was champion of last year. That's a good question. But yeah, the Wall of Champions has a 4.7 star rating on Google Maps. So there's a little trivia bit for you. But yeah, the infamous Wall of Champions at the last turn, named after all those champions in 1999. I think it was Schumacher, Hill, Villeneuve. There was one other champion that day that hit it, not an F1 world champion. Do you know who it was? He was an FIA GT world champ. Do you know who it was?
I have no idea. It was 1999, you said. I was -1 at that time, so I didn't see it live.
It was
if you can help me with the nationality, I might know.
It was Ricardo Zonta. I think he's a Brazilian.
Okay, I would never know that.
Yeah, so he's known for, I think he's probably more well known for being the meat and the sandwich of Hakkinen and Schumacher going up the Kemmel Straight in 2000. Doing a 3-wide overtake, but yeah, he hit it that day as well, and Button in 06 and Vettel in 2011. So we'll see if it claims any victims today as we're getting underway. We're on board with Sandeezy, so a race winner from last week. I think he was the first person out of the pit, so he's going to set a time. Be expecting times in the 107s to 108s to take pole. Sandeezy's on the medium tyres. So he's going to set a pretty slow time. Diddle it goes a 109 though. CFR Vesti He goes in there in the 110s. This is Edmund. I've been trying to pronounce his name. Chihimed Edmund. I think that's how I just can't get the tongue to twist the right way. But Edmund, so he's in the Alpha Romeo. We've got a few times starting to filter through now. We'll stick with him for as he finishes his lap. We'll see where he comes out.
Baraka hits the wall.
He goes P4, so a 109.3.
Both Alphas good up there.
Exotic has invalidated his lap. Slardus, he's about to come across the line. He goes a 109, so that's good enough for P8. So you said Baraka hit the wall, Viet?
Yes.
Yep.
It was in his out lap, I reckon.
Oh, okay. Yep.
He's taking it slow now. I think. He didn't got a good exit onto the straight, so.
Yeah, well, also Silderfort's going into the pits. Exotic.
I see one new name, PHG Vengeance. I haven't seen him race over the last few rounds.
I don't think I've seen that name before either. It might be new to the league. I think we did have a couple of newcomers to the league. So, welcome, PHV Vengeance.
Let's see what he's got. He's P6 now, behind his teammate Wheezy Western. Both in the Haas. Haas sitting pretty up there in P5 and 6. Oh, yeah. Just as they drop down, as Primetime Ross sets another fast lap.
Exotic goes P9 from the Nemesis Racing League, so good to see him on board. It's very early in America right now. I think it's about 3:30 a.m. where he is, so that's...
it's the middle of the night, it has to be.
Yeah, so thanks to him for making such a massive effort to join us this evening, Australian time. So this is Cairns F1. So he finished second last week. He's gone purple in Sector 1. We're a third of the way through this short qualifying session. So we have just over 12 minutes remaining. So far it's Rhino with a 108.3. So a very, very quick time from the Alfa Romeo driver there. He did crash out last week, I think, just before a safety car appeared. He might have caused a safety car, I think. So
it's put in leaves. It looks like, where is that? That is the exit of... I don't know.
Not too sure. We'll follow...
it's at the exit of the second chicane under the bridge.
Cairns goes P12. Baraka's on another outlap, so he, as you mentioned, Viet, he hit the wall earlier. Everyone set a time, but Baraka, he gets a little bit of oversteer there. Baraka, so Putin be hopping, so has he... I
think he crashed out.
I was going to say... he has terminal damage.
Wanted to give some little information about the sector times. There has been a glitch in the F1 game that almost everybody gets a purple middle sector time at every single track. So for people watching the stream right now or later on, if you see someone get a purple sector, a middle sector, it is probably glitched. It's something that has been affecting league racing over the last couple of weeks, and it hasn't been sorted out yet.
Thank you very much for that insight. I didn't know that, so that's really good insight. I got something off the comments section on the YouTube stream from Ragnar Rolls, just about Baraka. So it says that he's declared he's driving with the controller as he waits for a new set of pedals, which finally died on him 2 weeks ago. So he'll be on the back foot for around 3 more races. So thank you very much, Ragnar Rolls, for letting us know that. And that's a cracking effort from Baraka to still to still suck it up and play anyway with the controller, which can be, as you would know, Viet, from our experience last night, playing with the controller on certain games can be extremely difficult if you're used to a wheel or vice versa. So, yeah, so we'll see how he goes with that. So we won't expect, our level of expectation will be a little bit lower than it is what it is normally with Baraka. We'll see.
Oh no! He invalidates.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is that little bit of traction with the pad, which is a bit harder to nail than with pedals.
Yep.
If you're not used to it, it can be very, very difficult, and I think we saw that there from Baraka.
Yeah, makes it tough. Makes it really, really tough. And I know that I use a wheel, and to go back to a controller would be extremely difficult for me. So I can't imagine what it's like for him competing with these guys in Tier 1. So, yeah, all credit to him, and well done. We'll have to give him a chop out this evening. As we're on board with CFR Vesti, he goes a 109.5, so that's good enough for P11. Do we have, is Rhino going for another lap? He's invalidated his lap. That's all right. What about, I think I saw, no, that was one of the Huss drivers. Silderfort, is he on a hot lap? No, he isn't. He's coming in. I think, yeah, the Ferrari behind him's coming in as well. Let's see if Baraka can get a lap in. He's struggled a bit so far. No, he's going to go into the pits. Alright, is this
Exotic
Rhino?
looking pretty rapid now. Over 10 top
yeah,
on his Section 1 time.
He's in some good form at the moment, Exotic. I commentate on a couple of his leagues that he's in. He's racing really well, and it's really good to see he's made the effort. And yeah, a lot of the international guys as well. In terms
Look, you see, you got a purple middle sector.
Yeah, purple sector. So good to see a lot of the international. We do have quite an international flavour in this league as well. So a lot of Europeans and Americans. So we appreciate all of the efforts that they put in getting up at crazy times to race. We really do appreciate all their efforts. As Exotic makes it. Oh, he's here. We've got one already. We've got a Wall of Champions victim already. Wheezy Weston, he's in the pits. He's trying to catch everyone. Yeah, that was Jack Jackson. See, he comes across the line. He goes P4 with a 108.8. Now, is there another? I think
Carnes coming up now.
He's 4,000ths up. Or 400ths, I think it is. Tenths, 100,000ths. Yep. So he's in P15 at the moment with a 110. He goes better than that. He goes a 109.5, but remains in P15. So he couldn't get move up out of there. What about Vengeance?
The Haas is coming in, I reckon. Yeah, he's letting Primetime Raz go.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you can cut that first one, but you can't think about cutting the second part of that chicane.
So he moves to P5.
As he does improve by 3/10.
Yeah, Sandees is on an outlap. Rhino's in the pits, so he's just coming out of the pits. Boomerang's in the pits, just trying to pick up some of these guys at the moment. I think, did we see another one leave? I'm not too sure.
Vengeance on the lap now. Down by 3/10.
Where's he? Oh, he's just coming through 6 and 7. It's pretty late braking there. Got to use all the curve. You got to really keep wide for 8 where the bridge is to get that angle coming through.
Yep.
Get a little bit deep on the hairpin. It's not too bad. He's in P12 at the moment. 109.5. So we've got 5.5 minutes left in this short qualifying session. So we're well over, we're 2/3 of the way through. And so far it's Rhino with a 108.3, followed by Sandeezy, a 108.6. And he goes into the pits. This is Mond. So it looks like he might have set a purple sector 1. I'm not too sure. That was that glitch that you were talking about earlier, Viet. But
yep.
He's about to come through the final 2 turns.
Yeah, invalidated on the second part.
Yep.
Okay. perfect example there. How far you can cut the first one, but you have to avoid the second one at all costs. Oh, as Slardis hits the wall.
Yep. Okay, so that was a bit scrappy from him. Hervina yet to set a lap, so he's invalidated his current lap. So he's going to have to go again. What about Baraka? So he's on the controller. He's struggling a little bit, as you'd expect. Having to go from a wheel to control it. See if he can set a time. He's yet to set a time. So is Hervina and Boomerang. So neither of those two have set a time as of yet. As Baraka, he scrapes the wall of champions. He's going to set a time anyway. He goes to 1:16.5. So he'll go again, no doubt. Rhino, is he on a lap? He's a 10th down, so he goes into the pits. What about
King Mural seems rapid.
Yeah, so he's just coming around the hairpin. As we see, Primetime Raz has retired from the session. We're going to follow King Mural until the end here. I think it was PSI Legends across the line. He hasn't improved his time. But the King... Ooh,
good wall of champions.
Yeah.
Good corner.
Got nice and close. That was a good time.
Yeah. That was a good time. Improved.
Yeah, good for P4.
Williams' team on P3 and 4 now.
So PSI Legends has gone fastest. So 108.2. So...
Baraka invalidated again.
Yeah, so a 108.2. So we're creeping ever closer to a 107. I don't know if PSI Legends is going to go for another hot lap here. We'll have to just wait and see. Looks like he's still on it a fair bit. We've got just under 3 minutes left in this short qualifying set. No, he's slowed down quite considerably. Lero, crazy Kiwi. He's in the Red Bull, so he's just coming up Casino Straight. Where is he's a little bit of weaving, I'm not too sure. He's gone into the pits. Okay. What about CFR Vestia? No, he was on he's down. He's half a second down. He's just coming through I think that was just up to turn 10, yeah. So the infamous side of Kubica in 07. You would have been what, 8?
Horrible crash.
Yeah, you would have been 8
years old. Yeah, probably.
You're on this planet anyway.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was pretty horrible.
Yeah, he came back the next year.
Was it 7? Wasn't it 8?
No, it was 07. He crashed. 08 he won.
Okay.
And I specifically remember that because I was at the Holiday Inn Hotel somewhere in California and woke up late for the race. It's he's a 10th down Silverfort. So he's in P9 on a 109.3. Gives the Wall of Champions a nice little kiss along there. He goes P8, a 109 flat. What about... So we're looking for the other Alfa Romeo. This is Edmund. He's on an out lap currently.
Vesti on the hot lap in Sector 2.
Vesti. Yep.
He is down by 3.5 tenths.
Okay, so he's slowing down a little bit.
Excuse me.
Do we have... So Cairns, he's not going to set the time. Silverfort, he's not going to set a time either. Hervina's on an out lap. What about Diddlelick? The tongue twister. No, he's invalidated his lap. Vesti will be coming into the pits. Boomerang, is he doing a lap? He finally is out there and he set a purple sector 1. You've got me skeptical now of whether it's actually happening or not. I don't know what to believe anymore.
We mostly see it in Sector 2. He will. Okay. Everybody gets a purple Sector 2. Watch it. You will get it.
Right. Well, he's out of Sector 2. He's just about. No, he's just finished Sector 2 then.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It doesn't give him. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. What about Sandeezy? He's invalidated his lap. Alright, Boomerang. So let's follow him. It's him and Hervina. Hervina is on a lap.
It does look like a trend. Like Boomerang setting only 1 lap near the end of the session. He's been doing that for a couple races now.
Yep. Okay, so maybe that's just his strategy. He goes P6. 16.
16.
Behind his teammate, Exotic in P15. Hervina now.
Looked like he gave up.
Possibly. Yeah, still could be an alright time here. He looks like he's still on it. He's opened up the DRS.
Alright.
Let's
see what gets him.
He has a Huss in front of him.
Ooh, the corner.
Yeah, this will be his first timed lap as we go 000. A 108.7. Yeah, so a nice lap from him. I think this was
Jack Jackson coming up. Ooh, he invalidated.
Oh, did he at the end there?
Yep.
His teammate though, Crazy Kiwi, he's down in P19. He's invalidated his lap as well. King Mural, he's invalidated as well. And Exotic behind him, he's already finished. I think that is it. That looks like it's our grid.
Yeah.
Everyone, so no one else is out there to change the grid there. So it's PSI Legends. So well done to PSI Legends. He takes P1. Rhino in P2. Sandeezy. So a nice strong result again from Sandeezy in P3. His teammate King Mural in P4. Then there's Diddle Lick in the Ferrari. So another strong showing from him. Then Edmund. So all the kind of the usual suspects up the front there. There's Hervina, Exotic, and we'll get through to the rest as well. What did you think of the session? That was a very, very quick 18 minutes. I wish 18 minutes at work went as fast as that did.
Nah, it's because of Canada's such a short and small track, and with 20 drivers all wanting to set 2 or 3 times, it's gonna get busy, and because of that, the time just flies by.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was good.
Good qualifying, especially from PSI Legends, which I didn't even see him getting pole. So well done to him.
Yep.
Well done to the Indian guy.
Yeah, so it was I think we got a Frenchman in there as well. Someone from Malaysia.
Yes. Got some Europeans, some Australians, some Asians. It's a well-rounded grid.
Yeah, we've got people from everywhere, which is pretty awesome actually. It's cool to have so many different nationalities watching. All right, so we look like we might be getting a little bit of weather. So it's quite cloudy,
getting dark.
Quite cloudy and overcast. So we might see weather here, which would have a big effect on the strategy as well. That would definitely come into play then. And I think I commentated on a race earlier this week where the intermediates, they went to intermediates, they might have needed some of them needed a second pit stop on the intermediates, so they didn't last that long. So if the rain comes early, there could be a decision to be made.
Let's ask the chat about it. Is anybody watching right now who knows the weather forecast from one of the racers? Yeah. As we have one light and formation lap.
Yes. So right. So I'm just getting them all down at the moment. So in terms of strategy, as we see Baraka at the back of the grid there, but we all know what's happening with him currently. So Crazy, and then it's Putin hopping at the end. So strategy, tyre strategy. So the soft runners, let's have a look. Everyone's on the soft except Cairns. Wheezy's on the medium, CFR, Bessie's on the mediums. So is Slardis and Crazy Kiwi. There's only one hard runner, and that is Cairns.
Yeah.
So
he does it every week.
Starts on the hard.
And and he always finishes well. So let's keep an eye on him. Last week he started, I think P16 or 15 in Azerbaijan. Finished second, just because he went on going on the hards and made his last pit stop to the softs and could finish the race comfortably in P2. So let's watch that strategy again. He seems to be quite confident with it, so yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit contrarian, but yeah, good spot there. It's he's done that a couple of weeks in a row now, so we'll keep an eye out for him. But the soft, you're looking at between lap 9 to 12 is the lifespan of them. The medium, 12 to 15 laps they'll last, and then you've got the hards, 20 to 23. We see a couple of DQs coming through there, Jack Jackson and Prime Time Raz, so hopefully they'll just we'll find them on the grid as we prepare to go racing. So this is round 8. This is season 2 of FRL. We're in Canada. My name is Nick. Viet is with me, and we are about to get underway with the race. So yeah, the threat of weather affecting it is just adding that extra bit of excitement. It looks like we've got a pretty good camera angle as well for the beginning. So let's get started. All right. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Let's go racing in Canada. Wheezy Weston got a jump start, but PSI Legends got a good getaway. So did Sandeezy, so did Rhino as well. Everyone seems to be making it through all right. I don't see any carbon fibre flying. They're 3 wide there with, I think that's CFR Vesti and Boomerang. Oh no, that's there's a big crash.
No.
So
Big crash.
That's Vengeance. That's Vengeance in his debut in this league. Crazy Kiwi as well. Cairns is out. So that was a big crash coming through turn 3. So we've lost one. Cairns already. Is there a big log up? No, there isn't. Okay. So Baraka, he's had a severe collision with Putin v Hoppen. So he's got a 5-second penalty. We've got 6 people with a penalty already, and we've got a safety car. So we lasted 3 turns before we got a safety car. So there's a big accident there. Vengeance was caught up in it. Cairns was caught up into it as well. Let's see. So the Huskies lost both front wing end plates. Crazy Kiwi has lost a front wing end plate. Oh, Baraka's lost the whole front wing, so that's all gone. Putin v Hoppen seems to be okay. He's pretty clean and casual, so he's looking all right. I think Slardis has lost both his front wing end plates, so he's got damage. Who else? I think that's about it. So we're going to see a lot of cars, probably 5 or 6 cars all pitting, and they all begin now. So yeah, Wheezy got that jump start penalty.
What did he do? He spun.
No! He's turned it around.
He spun it around.
That was coming through the last turn.
Oh. So he... Oh no, you can't do a drive-through under safety car, I believe.
Oh, I don't know what's happened there. Okay. Right,
Everybody does get rid of that 5-second penalties and front wing damage, so we ought to have a even playing field at the safety car restart. Well, that is good.
The only 2 drivers that have a penalty remaining is Wheezy Weston and Putin v Hoppen. So Wheezy's got the drive-through, plus he's got a drive-through, plus he has to replace his front wing, and then Putin v Hoppen's got the 5-second time penalty as well. So Wheezy's in a very unfortunate position right now. He will not be enjoying himself at all, but we'll see. There's plenty of time to go. We'll see if he can make his way back up through the field. I have no doubt we'll see another safety car at some stage. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
We don't really have any big winners. We've seen Jack Jackson get up a couple of places, Hervina gaining a couple of places. Sandeezy and Rhino switched positions, and the King Mural in the Williams has lost some ground as well.
Dropped a couple, So, but yeah, you're right. We didn't see Putin v Hoppen. He's moved up 6. That's probably the biggest. Boomerang, he moved up 5 as well. Edmund dropped 4, but that's obviously due to incidents and whatnot as well. So. yeah, we're going to just have to wait for this one to get restarted. Looks like the pack has bunched up again, so that is good as I drop my controller.
Okay, Sandisi did do, Wheezy Western did do his drive-through under safety car conditions. So excuse me
No. So he's changed his wing.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah,
he just changed. Yeah.
So when they're in the pits, the penalty thing goes away just while they're in the pits. So which I don't know why it does that, but yeah. So I don't know if they will go racing this lap. I don't think they are. I think they're really.
And the mediums are an interesting choice.
Yeah. So we're going to do one more lap of the safety car, or will we? Yeah, we will. We will do one more lap of the safety car. And
Wheezy just to... Oh no, it comes in. It comes in.
Oh, it is coming in. Okay, sorry. All right. Beautiful.
So,
even better.
All right.
All right. So
and we learned something new about the safety car.
PSI Legends, off he goes. We're back underway. So it's PSI Legends leading from Sandisi. He's coming under attack straight away though. Into turn one, the left-hander. They've opened up a bit of a gap from the rest of them. Everyone seems to have gotten through all right. So no more incidents. This is going to be kind of our first laps in anger of this race. This is Wheezy hassling Crazy Kiwi there. All right, so it's PSI Legend from Sandisi, from Rhino, Diddlick, Hervina's in there. And we look like we're much more neat and tidy this time around. And yeah, we've obviously got that threat of weather. It's not getting any clearer. It's only getting a little bit more overcast. So we'll keep an eye out if we see any drops of water on the screen.
As Putin gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, gets up to 8 seconds in total.
He's not having a good time out there. Jack Jackson up the casino straight, making a move on King Mural.
He's too far away, but he's gonna try it anyway.
Oh. No, he couldn't get it done.
Cautious driving there from Jack Jackson. He backed out
goes
at
up the inside at turn one. Oh, that was way too far back. That was. Oh no! And there's a racing point. There's a Mercedes involved in there as well. I think it was there's an Alfa Romeo. Oh dear.
Big crash there.
Oh dear. That was. I'm sorry, but he was just too far back. I'm sorry. That was no good. That wasn't a good move at all. I'm sorry. Virtual safety car. All right. Just need a little bit of patience. A little bit of patience goes a long way in this game. If you can just hold on a couple extra corners, you'd be all right. You know, another lap, we would have had DRS open, save your battery, you would have been fine. But you just see it happen every week. You know, you just need a little bit of patience, a little bit.
It's you're right about it. It's knowing when to attack and when not to. And yeah, you can see it very, very good if you look at the ERS usage of most of the drivers. Right now they're all high up because we of course just had that safety car.
Yep.
But it's you see that people get greedy. They just want to overtake straight away. But sometimes it's even better just to save some ERS and just stay behind someone and move past him at a later stage. Yeah. to make it yourself easier. Yeah. You saved some ERS, you saved your tires, and then you can push forward again.
Just set him up.
So it's
just set him up. You know, it's okay to stay behind him.
King Mural, Hervina, does he send it? He does, but backs out.
Yeah, we've got the top three at the front here. So it's PSI Legends, it's Sandisi, it's Rhino. Sandisi's all over PSI Legends. So we're going to stick with this action. He's looking to go around. He'll go around the outside of turn 10 at the hairpin. That's the long way around. They make very, very light contact, but not enough to cause any injury. He's got the DRS open and he's got his ERS button pressed. He is going to go around the outside, so nice move from Sandisi. He takes the lead. Kenny can keep it under control going through the final turn. Yes, he can. So it's a change of lead. Sandisi and the Williams goes in the
hit
lead.
The wall.
It's PSI
Doesn't
Legends.
seem like you have damage.
PSI Legends in P2. Rhino doesn't... Oh, he's lost the front wing end plate. So Rhino's lost the front wing end plate. So is Diddlelick.
He did.
I think Diddlelick has as well. Yeah, Diddlelick has too. His front right wing end plate. These guys are still a fair way ahead of this next group of Herbina, King Mural, and I think it's Silderfort as well.
Wheezy bangs in the fastest lap.
I think, is he on the medium tyres or soft tyres?
Yes, he is on the medium tire.
Yep. Alright, so we're on board with King Mural as Vengeance goes fastest with a 1:12.5. We're lap 7 of 35 and it's been 7 pretty action-packed laps. I would expect the soft runners to be coming in shortly as well. So as we approach...
It depends on the rain, I guess. The drivers know if and when there's gonna be rain. So if it's close, they might stick it out, and if not, I think they chose the wrong tire to start on. Oh, PSI Legends almost loses it and gets a penalty.
Yeah, so
does that set Diddlelick up for a move into turn 1? No, he's too far away. He's aware.
Rhino's pitted. So he's going to have to change his front wing as well. Yeah, because he had wing damage.
Tire.
He had wing damage. Medium tyres won't get him till the end though. But that could play all right in terms of strategy for if the rain comes. That's if it comes. We don't know for sure. We don't have a proper forecast as of yet. We'll have to wait and see. King Mural, so he's giving chase to Hervina. Right.
Primetime Raz, an exotic. Oh.
I'll just on them now. So Exotic's dropped back a fair bit off him now. So Primetime Raz, he's chasing down Vengeance. Silderfort is all over King Mural, coming into turn 10, the hairpin. Bit of a break lock up from the King. If Silderfort gets a nice run out of here, he's got his DRS open. He's got DRS range. He's pressed his ERS, so he's got plenty of battery to use up the front straight. King Mural goes left to defend.
Side by side.
Forces him up the inside. Yeah, nice move from Silderfort.
Good move.
Diddlelick
pits.
Yep. So nice move from Silderfort there on the King. He moves up into P4 while there Diddlelick has pitted. Alright, so let's have a look. Slardus is the next... Oh, Primetime Raz and Vengeance. So where is this? This is coming into the final 2 turns. King Mural, 3-second time penalty. So we've got plenty of time penalties that have come through.
Yep.
Slardus is giving chase to Jack Jackson. We've got decent gaps everywhere else currently. Diddlelick, it's a 3-second time penalty. So
it's getting very dark now as well.
Yeah. Ooh, Jack Jackson got a massive snap of oversteer coming out of turn 9. So does that open the door for Slardus? Bit of a break lock up from Jack Jackson as well. See if he gets around.
I think it's too far away.
He's in DRS range. Well, that didn't stop Jack Jackson earlier, so let's hope Slardus uses common sense here. I think that he will. All right, nice. I think I saw someone. The King, he's in the pits. King Mural is in the pits. So he's stopping.
He tried here into turn 1. Nope.
No. They're 2 of the optimum overtaking spots. Up the Casino Straight, turn 1, and turn 10, the hairpin as well. Wheezy's moved up into P10, so he still has that penalty to serve. He still has that.
No, I don't think so.
He has 3 seconds, sorry. He has 3 seconds of 3-second time penalty. In the meantime,
yellow
though,
flag
it's...
for Boomerang. He went off again.
Yeah, he's
at
the
he's in the wall again.
Yeah,
he's lost all the wing now. Yep. Watch out for the guys behind the race leaders. Sandisi passes and Vesti coming up now.
He's keeping to the right-hand side of the road, so good driving from Boomerang there. Let's get back to this little battle on track between Jack Jackson and Slardus. It's Sandeezy from PSI Legends. It's 2.8 seconds. Exotic picks up a penalty. Sandeezy's pitting. So that's about on schedule. That's lap 10.
Left.
So he doesn't have any damage. This will be a quick stop for him. He's going to the mediums. So it's going to have to be a two-stopper.
Sildeford gets a 5-second time penalty for driving too fast into the pit lane.
There's no pit assist in this game either, in this league. Sorry. So you can get the 5-second speeding in the pits penalties.
So we have a yellow flag at the exit. I don't know what happened there. It's a little bit of an awkward pit exit when there's somebody coming up into turn 1, turn 2. Can get a little difficult, as Wheezy just experienced, I imagine. He got all the guys coming up to the left of him as he ran to the first section.
Here's the king. He's coming into turn 8. He gets past him. He goes pretty deep on the brakes there, but he's able to get that done. So he moves into P11. Wheezy's coming under attack from Sildeford as well, who takes him into turn 10. So Wheezy's dropped back a couple of positions in 2 turns there. He's got Primetime Raz coming behind him as well. Where's Baraka? Baraka's in P7. This dude's unstoppable. Even with the controller. Havina, he's looking at the Alfa Romeo and he's turned around. That move didn't look like it was on either. He'll have to be careful here. He doesn't run into anyone or get disqualified for driving the wrong way. So he's dropped down in P16. Wheezy Weston, he's in the pits. Slardis, he's up in P4. He's continued to give chase to Jack Jackson. This has been a good little battle between these two. They've been at it for a few laps now. As they come through turn 8, turn 9, following each other. Still no signs of rain as yet. We're lap 12 of 35. So we're approaching half distance shortly. Still no rain. Big brake lock up there from Slardis. Doesn't stop him from having a go though. C5 Vessi's just up the road. Oh no, Jack Jackson!
No!
Big tank slapper. He's turned around. Oh, I hope no one hits him here. Alright, so he spun again. He's going to have to flick it around.
Oh, this is costing so much time.
Yeah, he's going to have to still wait for everyone. He's got so many cars still coming. He's going to... Oh, this is going to be sketchy. He's alright, okay.
Yeah,
so he's dropped right
okay.
down. So Slardis is able to take advantage of that. He's in P3 currently. Crazy Kiwi, he's chasing down Sandeezy. It's PSI Legends, who's currently in P1, as well as Vessi. So it's a Renault 1-2.
Hasn't made a stop yet.
No, neither of them have made the stops, and
the tyres compound for 13 minutes.
Yeah, that's risky.
But he holds the pace. The gap with Vesti isn't coming down massively. It is coming down bit by bit, but I mean, what can you expect on old softs? But he does seem to keep it together on these tires. Maybe he does want to stretch it until the rain. I have no idea. We'll see if he comes in now. No,
he doesn't. So he stays out. Vesti is now coming under attack though from Slardis. He's having a good race, Slardis. He's had that battle with Jack Jackson, and Jack Jackson spun around. Obviously, that we saw at turn 10. So this is looking promising for him in the McLaren. He has stopped. He's got 3. Oh no, he hasn't stopped yet. Sorry, he's not stopped. Or has he? It says that he has, I think. But maybe that because he had damage.
For who?
For Slardis. Crazy Kiwi gets a 3-second time penalty.
Slardis did make a pit stop.
Yeah, he's on 12-lap old mediums.
Yeah. Yeah, you see the big winners here. The Crazy Kiwi, Baraka, Slardis, Vesti. They were all coming from outside of the top 10.
Yep.
And they settle down now in the top 6. Oh, Baraka almost spins it at the exit of the fast chicane at the end of sector 2.
He's a big brake rock up there. I wonder if he's racing with 0 assist. 0 assist with a pad. That's just
I'll have a look at the traction. Can at least see if he uses traction control or ABS.
So this is Silda for what you're doing that. We'll keep an eye on the action here. PS4 Legends is finally pitting, so he's just pitted. He has gone onto the hard tyres. So he's going to try and go to the end on them. That could be interesting if we get rain as well. So he doesn't cross that white pit lane. So Vesti is going to continue. I think he's on the mediums. And he's on 14 lap old mediums. So they will start to be feeling a little bit old. So will Slatus, Crazy Kiwi and Baraka as well. So we'll expect stops from them all very, very shortly. That would leave Diddleick in the lead. He's got 6 lap old mediums and PSI Legends as well. Where's Sandeezy? There he is, P3. So he's sitting pretty. He is sitting very pretty right now, Sandeezy. He's looking very good.
He's going for the move to Vesti pretty comfortably.
Yeah, gets that done very easily.
As I'm pretty sure Baraka doesn't use ABS or traction control.
Okay.
And if he uses it, he doesn't need it. You can have traction control on and don't have to make use of it if you go on the power evenly.
Yep.
But it looks like he doesn't use any assists the way he's braking and going on throttle.
Okay, well he's doing a pretty great job at the moment. He's in P6. He's coming under pressure now from PSI Legends though. He's in P7, so they're coming just through turn 6 and 7. The left and right hander. PSI Legends is on those fresh hards. Baraka's on the older mediums. We'll expect him to come in any lap now. Whether he comes in at PSI Legends through 8 and 9, Rhino gets a 3-second time penalty. So just about everyone's got a penalty already. We're just approaching halfway distance. Big lock up from both drivers. Yeah. PSI Legends is all over him. He's going to have DRS. He gives a little bit of the battery. Now it's a full battery again. He's got plenty of it left. He's going to go up the back straight. He's going to have to go up the inside. Wouldn't be surprised if Baraka just pits. No, he doesn't. He keeps going, but he takes the position anyway. Now he comes under attack from Rhino. So Rhino's able to slip through as well. So Baraka loses 2 spots, and Rhino had DRS just to solidify that position as well. So nice driving from those two. Slatus has moved into 2nd spot. So Sandeezy is on the charge again. So we saw him in quite a dominating mood last week in terms of when he came back as well. And he's in P1, so he's in good form at the moment. Another driver in good form. Last week's race winner is looking very good again here as we're halfway through.
Slatus loses traction. Big tank slapper.
He's got CFR Vesti coming up behind him nice and strong. And let's have a look at tyre life. So he's got 16 lap old mediums, 15 lap old mediums for Slatus. So both those guys are going to have to pit pretty soon. So is Baraka. And then Primetime Raz Exotic and Vengeance will be in that boat very, very shortly as well. But Sandeezy is in a very, very nice position at the moment. He's not going to have to pit again because he's got those hard. He's got the medium tyres. Sorry, so he will have to pit again. Just going to depend when and if the rain comes. We can talk. Oh, King Mural going up the inside of turn 1 on Baraka. So we finally see a move at turn 1 that doesn't end in an accident. And Baraka's now coming under attack from Silderfort. So those mediums, a start of, I think they're past their use by date now. Let's see, his Mercedes teammate Primetime Raz is going to get through as well. So those mediums, yeah, they're well past their use. He's going to have to pit. He's trying to battle on valiantly, but yeah, it's going to be. I think it's going to be in his best interest to pit very, very shortly. So this one's evenly poised. We're going to see a few of the front runners that will need to stop again, and obviously the threat of rain. That's if rain does come. It's not guaranteed. We don't know what the forecast is as we see Crazy Kiwi take her Venus. This is for P13 and 14 into turn 10, the right-handed hairpin. It's a nice move from the Kiwi. Slardis is finally pitted. So there's no damage has to repair. He's on those hards. He will not have to pit again. So that will be his one and only for this race. Rhino, he's right behind PSI Legends.
Oh, what happened to Slardis? Oh, Slardis went to the pits.
Yeah, he pitted, yeah.
If I'm correct, Slardis and Vesti both need to save fuel. You can see that according to the fuel indicator.
Yeah.
So that will be interesting, that they need to fuel save, probably in the first sector.
Yep.
So maybe that'll allow the likes of Sandeezy and Diddlelick to run away with it.
Yep.
As Diddlelick comes up to Vesti now, right at the back of him. Coming up to the straight. Yeah, Vesti is gonna let it happen. Or is he?
Come on,
no,
call
he's
it.
not fighting it.
Call it. Come on, call it. Call it, Vit. Call it.
He just went for it. That was a good move by Diddlelick. Vesti didn't make life too difficult there for the Ferrari driver. Maybe knows that that fighting isn't in his best interest right now, especially with Vesti not having made his stop yet. So he is on 20 lap old mediums. Yeah, we've seen Baraka on the old mediums. Yeah, so the same can happen to Vesti here.
Yeah, I agree. So that's Diddlelick's in P2, Sandeezy in P1, CFR Vesti P3, PSI Legends in P4. It's the King in P5, Rhino on screen in P6, Silderfort very closely behind in P7. It's the two Mercedes, P8 and P9, Baraka and Primetime Raz, and then Vengeance, Debutant. He's P10.
Silderfort looking pacey now, getting in the back of Rhino. Rhino can't think of attacking. Oh, the ERS sign has been burning, so Rhino is very low on ERS. Silderfort is going to send it.
Oh, no, and then Rhino pits.
As he dives into the pits.
Yeah, that's an interesting strategy. He was on 12 lap old mediums. So
okay, so what is he?
If he goes to mediums again, he's going to mediums again, so he'll be able to finish the race on those. I've got a funny feeling we're not going to see rain.
Yeah, me too.
I'm calling it now. It's teasing us. And if we do, I think we'll see it in the last 2 laps. But I don't think we'll see it before then. It's going to threaten, but I don't see it happening to have any kind of major impact on the race. I don't think Baraka's pitted yet. He's still got those...
No.
He's got 19 lap old mediums. He's running around in P8 at the moment. Vengeance went straight into him then. He just ran straight into Baraka. I don't know what happened there, if he's misjudged his braking point or what, but he ran straight into him. He's out-braked himself there at turn 10 as well. He's gone pretty deep. I don't know what happened there, but he went just straight into him. Didn't get a penalty or anything for that either. I don't know what happened, but it's on the screen. We'll leave it for the stewards after the race. That's not our job.
As Vesti makes his stop, going onto the soft compound for the last 13 laps of this race.
Yeah, I saw Vengeance went on there. They're going too wide, down the front straight. There's a little trio of them here. This is Slardis putting the move on Exotic. Exotic's not going to give up that position that easily. And he's been able to maintain P8. Can he do it till through turn 3? He's going to... Oh, yeah, nice. I was going to say, he'll have the outside line there and then the inside line. So that's okay. So that's Exotic. This will be a good little battle. He's been in a lot of fights today, hasn't he, Slardis? We've seen him battling with Jack Jackson earlier on. Now he's battling with Slardis as well.
Can he get Exotic here? No.
Not really an overtaking spot there through 8 and 9, you'd think. They're back straight though. This is what I was talking about before. Just have a little bit of patience, set him up through the hairpin, just put him under pressure, get a nice run out of there. You've got some battery left. You're going to be in DRS. Just take it easy. Just go through there, set him up, and make it as easy as possible.
Mural and Diddleick both coming in.
We'll stay with us for
and
now.
Primetime Res as well.
Yep.
All the guys making their second stop now. Seems like everybody goes on to another set of medium compound tires.
Baraka is going around again as well. Speaking of pit stops, he's not pitted yet. He has pitted, but he's still on those old mediums. Sorry to cut you off there, Vic.
No problem, no problem. As Vesti now needs now caught up to the back markers, I wouldn't say, but he's come up to the guys with the slower compound of tires with the hards and the mediums.
Yeah.
Looks like he can maybe try to get past Rhino coming up to the hairpin. Still that fuel indicator with Vesti there, so he still needs to save a little fuel. He doesn't have much to play with.
Yep. Oh, who is that? Is that the King? I think it is. King Mural going on Vesti.
Side by side. Oh, that isn't what Vesti wants.
Yep,
as Mural is on the slower compound of tire. One lap fresh.
Oh, no! He's off! He's out! No! He's out! He's done! Oh, that was so close to taking Primetime Raz out as well. That's going to be a virtual safety car.
As Silderford makes a perfect pit stop.
Slaughter's finally got
under these conditions.
Slaughter's finally got past Exotic, but I don't know if it was under virtual safety car conditions though. It was into turn one, but it's going to be it's going to be touch and go for those two, but
we're off again.
We're off again. I don't know how you don't get a safety car from that, but anyway, we won't labour that point for too long. So Slatus and Exotic are going to resume their dogfight between each other. Rhino's getting in there as well, so he's going to put the Racing Point driver under all sorts of pressure through turn 8 and turn 9 as they approach turn 10. So
wants to go for the move, but maybe Slardis' ERS button is stuck open, or he just doesn't care. He just didn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't have it open. Yeah. Also, okay, so this is Rhino trying to put the move up the casino straight. We've got 10 laps left.
Does he make it stick? Yeah, he does.
Oh no, he's going to get hit by the King. The King is around.
No.
He's turned it around at the final chicane. So he's dropped down into turn 11. Yeah, all right.
The battle for fourth is getting quite exciting now. Slardis moves past Baraka. Can Rhino do the same? It looks like it.
Yeah, he has.
Rhino can do the same.
Those tyres are very, very old that Baraka's using right now.
And Primetime Raz.
Have a look at these four together.
Oh, no, they touch.
Baraka runs wide again. He's on the grass.
As Vesti has left the session. Oh, yeah, of course. He crashed out. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure we saw him crash before. I don't know how Baraka's staying out there. Get off that camera angle. All right. So Exotic and Silderfort now. This is for P7, P8. Goes up the inside. Forces Exotic wide. Baraka's trying to get in there as well. Yeah, he gives back
the position. Very good driving there from Silderfort.
I agree. Very gentlemanly driving, but that just gave Exotic a bad run. Oh no! Oh, they both pitted. Okay, so Exotic and finally Baraka has relented, and he's pitted. This is Rhino's gotten past Slardis. He's going to try and get him through turn 2 now. He's got the inside one for turn 3. No, he's not up far enough, so he couldn't get it done through there. Can he come through turn 4?
No. He waits. Good waiting there from Slardis.
Yeah, nice driving from the McLaren driver. I've enjoyed watching him race tonight. He's raced with a lot of common sense and good patience. So good racecraft from him this evening. But Primetime Raz will be trying to capitalise. In the meantime, though, it's Sandisi who has a 9.7 second lead from PSI Legends.
And he's in the pit lane. He's going for another stop. He's moving onto the soft compound.
Yeah, he had to pit. He had to pit again. So it's a pit lane time of 23.1 seconds. Where is he going to come out? In
that will
P3.
be close with Diddleick. That will be close. Sandisi just comes out ahead, but the tires will be a little bit colder, so Diddleick might be able to close the gap a little bit and get into that DRS zone before the DRS zone.
Sandisi's still looking okay here, because he's going to be on the soft tyre. PSI Legends is going to be on the older hard tyre. He's got 12 lap old tyres, and he has 6 seconds of penalties. So essentially, Sandisi only needs to make a second on him to make it into first place. So Sandisi is looking very good right now.
Yes, Sandisi is in the hot seat now for the victory in there.
Yep.
It's PSI Legends, of course, on that hard tire. He made it. He stayed out long on that soft compound and went on to the hards. Sandisi should be like at least a second a lap quicker right now, at least in the beginning stages of his stint. We'll see if he can close the gap and finish first on track, or if it will be on penalties, because it does seem like that will be the driving factor in who will win this race.
I agree. And he can go as hard as he wants on those tyres. There's not going to have any chance of them burning out. We've got 7 laps left as well, so it's going to be well within the window of optimal usage. And
Crazy Kiwi left the session.
Okay, so maybe he's crashed out. Let's have a quick.
No, he went into the pits and
okay.
He got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the reason, or he wanted to stop anyway.
Prime time, Raz, having a look at turn 10. Sorry to cut you off there. Just on
no problem with Rhino.
Okay, so this is for P4, P5. Rhino does have penalties though, so he's got 15 seconds worth of penalties. So, prime time, Raz.
Sandisi fastest lap.
Prime time, Raz doesn't care about the 15 seconds. He wants to get it on track. So nice move from him to move up into P4 on track, and Diddleick has 6 seconds of penalties. So essentially, prime time race on track for a podium.
Not yet. He needs to close that. Oh, something happened. Jack Jackson. He lost the car at the Wall of Champions chicane, it seems. But coming back, Primetime Raz still needs to find 3.5 seconds to Diddleick, or Diddleick has to make more mistakes and get another penalty. Primetime Raz gets one. Now he needs to get 6 seconds to Diddleick, so he just made itself harder.
Making it very difficult for himself. So there's only 2 drivers that don't. Oh, and Silderfort's turned it around at the hairpin, turn 10. Oh, he's done reset to track. You are not allowed to do that in this league, my man. You are not allowed to do reset to track in this league, dude. Sorry. You're on the stream as well. I don't want to be a dibber-dobber, but that's just, you're not allowed to do that in this league. So we'll let the stewards sort that out. But maybe he was hoping to get away with one there. On wrong place, wrong time, dude. Sorry. All right, so what have we got here? So it's a 2.4 second gap between Sandisi and PSI Legends. So he's closing that gap down quite rapidly. I dare say Sandisi will want to win on track. And he doesn't want to win by penalties. That is the one downfall of this track, I guess, is that most of the races you will see are often decided through the penalties, which is disappointing, but it's just the nature of the beast.
It's something it's a topic you see a lot in the community, in a lot on Twitter, on Reddit, talks about the track limits. That it decides so much in league racing. For me, I personally believe that it is the only consistent thing in this game. If you go off track, you get a warning.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. It will never give you a warning if you stay inside the track. But yeah, you just have to be clean, and you have to be aware of where you turn in, and the fact that getting penalties can destroy a race. And that sometimes losing that 1 or 2 tenths in a corner is better than losing 3 seconds.
Yeah.
But it will remain a
King Mural's around.
Topic.
Sorry
Oh,
to cut you off. He is. That's just out of turn 7.
As Vengeance gets past, and Hervina
have to be really careful here.
He has the space now, so.
Yeah, so...
as he breaks the front wing.
Alright. So he's down in P13. Sandeezy now closing right up on PSI Legends. So it's down to 3 tenths. We can see the gap now. He's right on him. He's on those fresh soft tyres. He'll definitely want to win this on the track. And it's looking very likely at this stage. I'm just having a look. Diddleick is further back as well. He's 2.2 seconds. What's his tyre situation? He's got 9-lap-old mediums. I don't know if he'll have enough time left to chase PSI Legends down to get P2 on the track. They both have penalties, so that's going to play some sort of part of where they finish in the end. But Sandeezy is penalty-free at this stage as he goes up the inside of turn 10. Nice move, goes a little bit deep though. I think he will be alright. He looks like he got a good run out of there. He did, so nice move.
And he got DRS, so that's perfect for him.
Some battery left, but I don't think he's choosing to use it at the moment. He's not. Okay, he's happy enough with the DRS. So nice move.
That allowed
by
Diddleick to. Diddleick hit the wall, but he came closer by around a second. Diddleick might be able to attack PSI Legends for P2 here on track. Both have that 6-second time penalty, so it will be the one who finishes ahead will finish ahead, so that won't matter.
He just got another one. He just got a 3-second time penalty to Diddleick. Alright, that's him done then. There's no chance unless PSI Legends spins.
Yeah.
That's no good.
No, he can get another warning as well. We have no idea what warnings he is on.
Yeah, that's true.
I can have a look, by the way.
If you could, that would be awesome. Rhino's got 15 seconds of penalties. That's equal most with Wheezy Western, who has 15. He's down in P15, funnily enough. We've had 4 DNFs, Crazy Kiwi, Vesti, Boomerang, Cans. Where's Baraka? Baraka's finished P11. If you're just joining us, he's racing on a pad this week. He has issues with his pedals. They're not working properly. He's waiting on a replacement. So that's why that's the reason for a lower performance than usual.
PSI Legends is on 1 warning now.
Okay. So we'd have to get a couple of more on across the last 2 laps here. The lap 34 of 35. Times
Rhino
fine.
And yeah.
Oh, he's right on him now, Diddleick. He's right on PSI Legends. He'd be really disappointed with that last one. But if he's going to put PSI Legends under pressure, he might get off that camera angle. They go through 8 and 9.
Can go for that move here into the hairpin. He does.
And he's going to go around the outside. They touch.
It was PSI's corner, so I don't think that was an illegal or unsportsmanlike move.
He's got
he defend the inside. He will. Diddleick going around the outside. Will that be enough? It will be enough.
Sandeezy just got a 3-second time penalty.
Okay.
That's okay though. That's
yeah.
He's alright.
as we, Sandisi just entered the last lap of this race.
So Diddlerick is
PSI Legends having to lose 3 seconds. I don't see that happen.
No, it's less than a second currently. He's got a lap to do it, and I don't think that's enough. PSI Legends, as we've seen, is quite a rapid driver. So, he just got a 3-second time penalty. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. We got a good final round. He has no ERS to play with either, and it's red. The fuel is red. I don't think he has enough fuel to make it.
Wonder what fuel mix
that was the...
He'd have to put it in the low fuel mix as well. So, alright, well, Sandisi, he's heading up the back straight, up the casino straight. We'll keep an eye on him, but it looks like it's going to be Diddlerick as well who's going to be able to do that. So what a crazy finish that's been. But Sandisi, for 2 weeks in a row, he's going to win in great circumstances again. So he takes the checkered flag. Congratulations to Sandisi, the Williams driver. He takes P1. Diddlerick with a cracking drive takes P2. PSI Legends, he takes P3 on the track currently. Will he lose that to Primetime Raz? No, he won't. No. So Primetime Raz takes P4. Rhino P5 at the moment. He had a lot of penalties though. He comes still to P6. Slarders has a good result as well. So does Vengeance. He comes
Hervina down to 6.
That's Vengeance, Hervina, and they swap positions. So it looks like
Rhino's... Oh no, Baraka hits the wall.
He goes P11. King Mural comes across the line in P12. Then it's Putin B. Hoppin in P13. Wheezy Weston in P14. And then Exotic and Jack Jackson will make up the final 2 positions. Where's Jack Jackson? Yeah, he's a long way
Exotic
back.
Putting in the fastest lap at the end. So,
looks like he had a broken wing as well. Sorry, so Jack Jackson, you said put in the fastest lap?
No, Exotic.
Oh, Exotic.
So that means nobody gets an extra point here.
No.
Well, Sandisi with a comfortable victory here. Been driving very solidly. Would have been interesting to see what would have happened if Vesti had remained in the race. Guess we will never know. Yeah, Nick, it was a good race, wasn't it?
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. We'll see if we can get some of the guys on the podium into a party chat to discuss it with us. I'll do that now. So it was Sandisi. I know that he'll be very keen to talk. As he was last week, so we'll add him in. Who else do we have? Diddlerick. I don't know if I'm friends with Diddlerick though. Let me. Yeah, if you could, that would be great. I think that's Diddlerick. We'll just go. I'm just working it on now. Here's Sandisi. Can you hear us? It is it's like a little Sunday night. Yeah, it's a little Sunday night tradition at the moment, isn't it? It's a very good tradition to have. I'll try and just keep us in the game so we can hear you. Congratulations once again. Awesome. Thank you. Awesome race, great performance. Walk us through it. You qualified P3.
Yeah.
How did you find qualifying first off?
I found quali tricky actually. I didn't get a good lap in. I actually set pole on an invalid lap with a yellow front wing, but yeah, just smashed my front wing on the out lap and then invalidated at turn 1.
Yeah.
But I still just did it to see what the pace was. So the pace was good, and then had a good start, went past Rhino straight away, and then I had the pace to go past PSI, and we did different strategies, but I knew at the end of the day it didn't matter what strategy we were on. I had the pace to beat him.
So did you have what was your strategy? Did your race go to the strategy that you set
Planned?
in the beginning? Yeah.
No.
It didn't go to plan.
So I was gonna do soft medium, and then it depended if we had safety cars or what tyre wear was like. If I was gonna put mediums or softs at the end.
Yep.
And we had that safety car, which from there on I knew I could easily make it to lap 25, 26, 27.
Yep.
From the mediums and put softs on.
Okay.
Yeah, we saw. I don't know if you've seen it, but Vesti, he crashed out. He was on that strategy you was on initially.
Yeah.
He did the medium to soft. Would have been interesting to see how that would have been. To the victory, or you think he was too far behind anyway?
I think it's too far behind from the start, really.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was
Fair
okay.
enough.
Yeah.
Well, I got one more thing. You had a good race, but I kind of disappointed you got that 3-second time penalty there.
I know. I was
in 34.
Yeah, I was setting up to go for fastest lap. And I slowed down on the back straight to get the ERS back, and when you're not used to it coming in at that speed, it's actually tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah. And did
Yeah, you
you
always see
lose? Did you lose the front wing end plate on the last lap there, or was that after you crossed the line?
Oh, I had a yellow front wing for like 25 laps.
Like with a missing end plate?
Yeah, I had yellow on the right side for most of the race.
Oh, really? I didn't even know. To be honest, we didn't have you on the screen that much because you're that far ahead.
Yeah,
okay,
I
cool.
think it was after I just put the mediums on, I smashed into the world champions.
Yeah. Okay.
But
all right. Well,
it's I think it's actually pretty okay on Canada to lose the right end. You only have that left-hander coming in the end of sector 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is really important. Yeah, so losing the right end wouldn't be much of an issue as it would have been if you lose the left end.
Yeah, I saw even in
lucky,
qualifying when I had the
there.
yellow wing, it wasn't too big of a deal. Yeah.
All right. Well, once again, congratulations. That's 2 weeks in a row now.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah, we will. We'll see. We'll see. But we're in Paul Ricard next week. How do you feel about that circuit? Is it a favourite? Not favourite? How do you feel?
I actually really like France. I won it last year, so see if I can do it again.
Okay. Excellent. It's a favorite. It's a favourite of mine. So, looking forward to it. Thank you very much for joining us again, mate. And we'll see if we can get a few others. Thanks, mate.
No worries, mate. And Viet, make sure you finish your races, mate.
Me?
I know.
Oh, did you watch it?
We had the discussion about it.
Yeah, we did. We talked about it this afternoon before we got on, and how disappointed I was in Viet that he didn't finish. So,
yeah, I made a mistake.
Nick was shattered.
I was very shattered.
I made a mistake going onto the medium tire. I wanted to go on the hard, obviously. So I was.
I'll see if I can. I did. I'll see. I'm trying to get Diddlelick on the line at the moment, but yep.
Yes, and easy. Maybe we'll race one day. Thank you for being on the comms here with us, and it was again an honor to comment on your race. See you next week.
See you, mate. All right. I'm just trying to get PSI Legends here as well. Give me 2 seconds. I really should have all these guys added as friends. I'll do that later. No, I can't find him. All right. Where are we? Give me a second. Just give me a minute. Come on. It's not playing ball with me. Oh, here we go. I sent a friend request. Oh, hang on. I'll try and get him in. Just bear with us. This is really high level professional stuff at the moment, as you can see. But it's a good race. It was that was a good one again. Just if Diddlelick and PSI Legends are listening, I just sent you a friend request. Hopefully they can jump on. PSI Legends commented in the. He's still in there. All right, PSI Legends. Let me see if I can get him. Where is he? I'm just trying to do it now. There he is. Alright, I've just sent him a friend request. We'll wait to see if he answers. And I can't see Diddleick as well. Where is he? Oh! Here we go, he's here. Oh,
hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Are the other guys on the thing, or they left?
Sandy,
no,
we had
we just had, yeah.
Yeah, he just walked us through it. Was trying to get Diddleick as well, but couldn't get him at this stage. So it's just you at the moment.
Okay.
First of all, it was interesting to see your fuel situation. Did you underfuel the car at the beginning of the race?
Yeah, I did, and it worked out pretty fine because there was a safety car and there was VSC, so I was able to save up fuel. And I don't know, I had pace, but for some reason Sandeezy had race pace. I was pretty lucky, I would say, in qualifying to get P1. But Sandeezy was very consistent. He didn't have any penalties as such, so yeah, he pulled it through, and I had to settle down with it, I guess.
Yeah. Did you need to slow down in that last lap to Diddleick because of the fuel, or was it a tire situation?
Well, actually, when Sandeezy did pass me under the tunnel, I don't remember which corner that is, but when he passed me there, I was looking back and I hit the wall. So I actually had wing damage on the last lap. So that really messed up my run. Otherwise, a P2 could have been possible, but
yeah,
yep, it is what it is.
But Diddleick got you just at the end there with after the penalties kind of evened themselves out, and pole position. So you were able to take on. Yeah, you were able to take pole today. So walk us through qualifying. Is Canada a favourite of yours? Is that a preferred track? Have you got a good record here? What are your thoughts around the Gilles Villeneuve circuit?
Well, at least one lap pace when I have to put it all together. I seem to be doing that pretty okay, but then when it comes down to race pace is where I'm struggling. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm not a big fan of this track really because of the different strategies that you can do. So I wasn't even sure about my strategy myself.
Yep.
Because if there could have been a safety car and that could have completely gone in the other way, but thankfully it didn't.
Yeah.
So I'm actually very much excited for France, though. I think I'm pretty strong around there rather than Canada.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, Sandeezy said that France is a favourite of his as well. So you guys will get to go at it again. I think you haven't raced for a little while. I can't see your name. I don't think you were here last week in. Oh no, you were P15 last week in Azerbaijan, but the weekend before, I don't think I can see your name there. You haven't raced for a little while, so you're able to race next week in France. We'll see you there.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic.
Good to see you on the grid. Seems like a real contender here for podiums and for race wins.
Yeah.
We need that, of course. You're a great asset to this division. Good race from your side.
Okay, thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you very much for joining us. One of our international drivers from India, I believe. So thanks very much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your evening or day, whatever the time is over there. And we'll see you next week in France.
All right, bye-bye.
Thanks, mate.
Bye-bye, dude. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
All right, how cool was that? An Australian, an Indian, and a Dutchman all talking about F1 racing. Love it. That was cool. So we'll wrap it up there. Diddleick, I couldn't quite get him on. I'll get everyone's friend. I'll send friend requests for everyone this week, so we don't have that issue again. But yeah, that was a good race. It was unfortunately it was penalties, a penalty fest, but that's just the nature of the circuit. But yeah, we had some interesting overtaking maneuvers in there. We had some fast guys as well, and yeah, overall, I think that was a good race. That was pretty fun. What were your thoughts, Viet?
Yeah, I agree. Of course, Canada is always a bit chaotic because of how small it is, and the walls, of course, being everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, good racing, fun racing, clean racing, some unclean racing. We had the full package today.
We did. We had a little bit of everything, and we're going to do it all again next week in France at Paul Ricard. Yeah, like I said, a big favourite of mine. I love that circuit. I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know what it is about it. It just suits my style. I really like the flow of it. So looking forward to calling it. It's boring as batshit in real life, but in the virtual world it goes all right. So hopefully we get some good clean racing. So that's it for round 8 of season 2 of FRL. Thank you everyone for watching this evening, or if you're watching replay, join us again next week. We're going to do it all again, same time, same place. So until then, my name is Nick. You've been with Viet. Anything else to add before we go, Viet?
No, I think we summed it up pretty well. Yeah, onto Paul Ricard next week. See you all then.
All right, see you everyone. Take care of yourself. We'll see you then.